What's going on? My name's Tom Pfeiffer. I am a fitness and nutrition coach, and in this video, we're finding out, does your trainer stink? So the purpose of this video is for you to know if your trainer is any good. It's to help you either find a new trainer or assess your current situation. So let's jump straight into it. What's it like being a trainer? I think most people don't know, so just on this slide, I just want to explain what it's like starting as a trainer. There's no barrier to entry. Anyone watching this video can become a trainer. You do not need a certification. You do not need to get educated at all to start. The trainers at Equinox who are charging $150 for the first session, they have no experience. They don't tell you that. They call them a tier 2 trainer, but they have zero experience. They're not even certified, most of them. There's no education and there's no experience, right? The gyms, you have to rely on them to educate the trainers, and the gyms want money. They don't care about results. The gyms are a business. They want to get your money. That's what they care about. So I've been to multiple trainings at the gyms where they pretty much just say, get as much money as you can from the clients. That's what they're teaching at the gyms. So be aware of that. Looks can be deceiving as a trainer. Some of the most freaking jacked up trainers that I know are also some of the dumbest trainers that I know. So just because someone is super ripped, super jacked, looks great, super strong, whatever the case may be, that does not mean that they can help you get results. So be aware of that. Cool. So what's a good trainer? Everyone's gonna have a slightly different definition. So this is my definition of a good trainer. They can get me better results than I can on my own. That's the role of a trainer, to get you results. They can educate and focus my attention. I can save, if a new client starts working with me, I can save you years of effort, because instead of wasting your time looking for the answer, I can focus you on exactly where you need to be and what you need to focus on. That saves you so much time and effort. That's what a good trainer will do. We'll say, stop worrying about all this crap, focus on this. And they empower you. A great trainer is going to empower you to do it on your own. There's other reasons. So those are my reasons, 3 reasons to hire a trainer. Other people will have other reasons. I say here, a workout partner for conversation or fun. A lot of people that's all that they really want, is someone to work out with. Nothing wrong with that. That's a good trainer. Signs of a good trainer. So you have a trainer. Do they stink or are they pretty good? Let's find out. I think the first question I would ask is, are they fit? Now, this is like controversial. We're not allowed to say this, but in general, if your trainer is a slob, why would you train with them? If your trainer is 40, 50 pounds overweight, why are you training with them? So there should be some general level of fitness. If I personally am going to work with a trainer, I want them to be, either where I am or slightly advanced, usually much more advanced than where I am, so that they can, pave the road for me and show me how to go. So are they fit? Do they show effort? Are they on time? Do they provide feedback? Do they ask questions and let you know why they're doing something? Or do they kind of just, oh yeah, we're just doing this? Do they answer your questions or do they brush it under the table? This is a good one. Prioritize nutrition. I can get you remarkable results with nutrition alone. I cannot do that with training alone. If your goal is to lose fat, you don't even need to go to the gym. It's gonna help a lot if you do resistance training, but you can get phenomenal results with just nutrition. So a great trainer will know that and will prioritize that. Following a training program. Oh yeah, I didn't say this, but all of these reasons, everything that I'm gonna say, I've made every mistake. So don't think that I'm some god, oh wow, from the beginning I knew everything. Right? I was a mess when I started training people. I didn't have the experience. Follows a training program. If you're a good trainer, you're going to have a 6 to 8 week training program that chooses a select few exercises and practices progressive overload for that time. That means every time we meet, or at least every week, we're doing the same exercises. Oh, Tom, that's boring. I want a trainer that, is doing backflips every day. Cool. Go to a boot camp, Barry's boot camp. Go to some kind of party, go dancing. Great. If we're talking about a trainer that's going to get you results and empower you to do it on your own, we want to be doing the same exercises for 6 to 8 weeks. Prioritizes safety and technique. You got to prioritize safety and technique. Ooh, technique. That's a tough one. I remember when I started training, one example is when someone rows and the shoulder does not move, the shoulder blade does not move, right? So I'm rowing something, but my shoulder is staying forward. I remember having clients and I would say, pull your shoulder back, move your shoulder, and it just wasn't moving. I did not know how to cue them. Now I know I would cue chest up, shoulder down away from the ear, and use a light weight and perfect technique. A great trainer is going to perfect technique. Some clients are easier than others, but that's the focus. If you have a trainer who is recommending that you break your form, that you slam the weight, that you do any kind of just dumb shit, that's not a good trainer, and you're gonna get injured. The worst thing that a trainer can do is get their client injured. Yeah, and then a great trainer will set goals and track progress. Cool. So then that's what a good trainer is. What's a bad trainer, right? So let's answer these questions. Does your trainer freaking stink? Are they out of shape? Are they consistently injured? Don't get me wrong, I've had every injury. I've had shoulder injury, I've had knee injury, I've had really bad low back injury, but I learned from that. I healed my body, and now I can help others, right? That's actually my specialty, is injury prevention and helping others overcome injury. But if you have a trainer who's like, oh yeah, threw out my back again, if I do what you do, dude, isn't the same thing gonna happen to me? So a great trainer should walk the walk. If your trainer is out of shape or constantly injured, that's not a good sign. No nutrition guidance. They're not telling you what to do with nutrition. No training program. They're doing on-the-fly training. Oh, today, I don't know, what do you want to do? Like, what? Aren't we following a program, dude? Gimmick training. This is a popular one. One of the recent gyms I worked at, the manager of the gym said, do these exercises. It was variable resistance training, so like chains or bands or advanced training techniques. He was saying, do these with all your clients because they can't do them on their own. So if you do this, then they'll stay with you longer. It's totally the mindset of most gyms, right? They're businesses. The mindset is to suck the money from the client, not to give value. So, if you're doing things that are gimmicky, that's a bad sign. This is a great one. Going so hard so clients can feel it. If you want to die, if you want to work out with me and you'll be dead, cool. We're gonna do a 10 by 10 squat. We're gonna do jumping lunges and burpees. You're gonna be destroyed and you're not gonna get the best results because next time you wanna work out, you're gonna be sore. So a great trainer understands long-term, understands 6 to 8 week programming, and doesn't try to murder you every workout. There's the right amount of stimulus. More is not better, and good trainers know that. So if every time you work out with your trainer, you can't walk after the workout, you don't have a good trainer. Unless that's what you want, you don't want to get results, you just want to get your butt kicked, go for it, but that's not what a good trainer would do. Doing cardio. Why are we doing cardio? Clients can do cardio on their own. If the exception would be if I'm seeing a client 3 times a week and they are doing nothing on their own, we'll include 10 to 15 minutes of conditioning at the end of the workout. But for most people, you can do cardio on your own. You don't need me there, and it's your responsibility to do it on your own. Warming up for 20 minutes. For example, the best warm-up for a squat is not to do 20 minutes of stretching or 20 minutes of mobility. The best warm-up for a squat is to hold a squat. Get to the bottom of a squat and hold it. Practice holding a goblet squat, push your knees out, engage your glutes. If you're spending more than 10 minutes warming up, that's an issue. No goal setting, strict, inflexible, or close-minded, and unable to explain. Confidence is massive in training. If a trainer tells you, this is the way we have to do it because this is best, and says it very confidently, it's very convincing. The reality is, there is a million ways that you can get into shape. There is no right answer. There are ideals, right? We can follow science-based training, but to say this is the way you have to do it is absurd and completely false. So if a trainer is giving you absolutes, we have to do it this way, and being completely inflexible, that's a problem. That's not a good trainer. Cool, so here's some questions, right? So the purpose is to know, like, does your trainer stink? So here's some questions that you can ask your trainer. Ask them about the training program. Hey, trainer Joe, what training program are we following? What are the exercises? Why are we choosing these exercises? How is this gonna change over time? What are your expectations of me? You know, how much cardio, mobility work am I doing? Nutrition, what's my nutrition plan? Right? Oh, okay, you know, do they work with you? Do they say extremes? Do they say, okay, no sugar, no alcohol, none of this, none of that? Are they giving you just arbitrary rules that everyone knows are good? Or are they adjusting it to your lifestyle? Every good trainer that I know will start with where you are, and then we'll take one step in the right direction. We're not gonna start, okay, here's where you are. We're gonna start over here, completely opposite from where you are. It's absurd. So, yeah, ask about nutrition. Are we tracking progress? You know, do you know, so here's a great question to know if you're working with your trainer. Do you know what expectations are? Do you know what you should be doing? If you do, that's a good sign. If you don't, that's not a good sign. Great one. How long until I can train on my own? Clients that work with me for the long term, enjoy training, right? But after about 2 months of training, my clients can take it fully on their own. I educate and empower them so that they can do it on their own. So if you have a trainer and it feels like they're doing gimmick exercises just to keep you there, because you can't train without them, that's a bad sign. Yeah, what should my focus be? Oh yeah, like what's your education? You can ask a trainer, what's your education, what's your experience? And that's pretty much it. So that's my list of, you know, how to know if your trainer freaking stinks or if they're pretty good. If you're interested in looking for a trainer, hiring a fitness coach, you can apply for fitness coaching with me at tompfeiffer.com. If you liked the video, like the damn video. Let me know down below what you would like to see next. And until next time, peace.